how to build confidence in a child with autism. No longer sure if what he or she is saying is correct or not. So, if you want your child's confidence to be built, give a lot of praise. You will see their voice will start going up, their confidence will start going up. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to Sashakt Empowering Lives. My name is Rajni Singh. I am a special educator with now 17 years of work experience and a proud mother to two boys. The elder one in those is on the autism spectrum, 21 years of age, is a working professional, has completed his graduation now in hotel management. Little bit brief on me, and now welcome to the forum. Here we discuss everything about how to raise an autistic child meaningfully, how to raise a kid with autism meaningfully, and things to do, things not to do, how to improve their cognition, what kind of activities, what kind of study material, and everything else around it. So, without any further delay, let us very quickly get started on today's topic. So, what is today's topic? Today's topic is how to increase the confidence of a child on the autism spectrum. Guys, this is a very touchy topic to me because being a mother of a kid on the spectrum, I have many a times come across extremely subtle signs within my family. And I know nobody does it on purpose, but yeah, it happens. So we have to be doubly sure, very, very careful. So before I move forward, if you like the content, please give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything in times to come. And please write down your experiences. I would love to read what you share. And pass it on to somebody whom you know will benefit from this. Also, if you're keen on learning autism intervention and being your child's best therapist, please feel free to catch up with us on every Tuesday. We do an Instagram and YouTube live at 7 to 7:30 p.m. every Tuesday, and we do an autism masterclass that is 7 to 9:30 p.m. every Friday. All right, let's get started. So today's topic: how to build confidence in a child with autism. So guys, be very mindful when we are correcting the child. We are all very protective of our child. We are very, I'm not doubting the intention. The intention is so pure. We want to help the child. So the minute the child makes the first mistake, we kind of pounce on the kid saying, nahi, aise nahi, aise bolo. Ye karo. And then parents come to me and say, he used to speak loudly, but now his voice is just going low. God knows why. He speaks very soft and we can't hear. It's on purpose because the child is no longer sure if what he or she is saying is correct or not because they have been corrected or toe-code in Hindi. Yeah, toke gaye hain. So they've been corrected so many times by their parents on very minor things because we as parents don't want the child to make any mistake. So if the child is saying something, immediately we jump in and say, nahi, aise bolo. Don't say this, say this. Yeah? While it's very important for us to correct the child so that they learn the right things. But we have to understand the thin balance, the thin line of balance. We cannot jump the line. We cannot jump the gun. That, we continue to, and over a period of time, that becomes like our second skin. That becomes our nature. So every time we are seeing correcting the child. And that leaves a dent in the child, in the psyche of the child, when the child feels, maybe what I've said is wrong. Maybe what I've said is wrong. And so their decibel goes from here to, yeah, just like you could not hear anything Rajni said. Yeah, the kid is also speaking at a decibel that you cannot hear. Why? So that, or maybe speaking so fast that you are not able to figure out what the kid said because they don't want to be corrected yet another time. So, if you want your child's confidence to be built, give a lot of praise. So many times what happens is, they catch us talking ill about them. Yeah, they catch us doing wrong. Like daddy has come from office and mommy is saying, "Aaj fir isne ye kiya," and she's telling him, and the child hears that. Obviously, what that does to the confidence, the child takes two steps back. Yeah, if you just reverse the process and the child feels, yeah. By the way, I played this game with my son and this works magically. I will see he's coming. He's assuming I don't know that he's coming. Okay. They're very sweet and innocent. He's coming in and he's saying, "Mummy, talk to daddy." And I'll be like, "आज पता है जय ने इतना अच्छा किया, ये किया, वो किया." And he's seeing his mother excitedly talking about the good things that he did to his father and father taking interest. Immediate shift. He will come rushing and say, "क्या बात कर रहे हो? किस बारे में बात कर रहे हो?" He is excited and he wants to know what you're talking. Yeah, well, where did I do good? And then the father will say, "You know what? She just told me you did this," and his expressions are changing. But what we do, unfortunately, just mindlessly actually. We put a little bit of mindfulness, and it's not even the parents' fault. We've been raised like this. We've been raised in environments where the stick used to do the talking. Especially, I'm a 1976 model, like I say. So I'm born 1976, and during my early childhood, and as in the years I was growing, 70s and 80s, you know how it was. So the point here is that let's reverse the game if we want their confidence to be built. In a day, we do 100 mistakes. Yeah, you are lifting a cup of tea, and mind you, this happens to each one of you. Okay, each one of you there. You're lifting a cup of tea, you put it in the tray, you're carrying it, and it spills a bit. You know what you do? That's all. That's all. But if the same mistake happens by the kid, there you go. You have a foot long discourse to give to the kid, and not just you, me too. I know it, that's what I'm saying it. So we need to stop right there and say, "That's fine, it happens." Next time, when the kid happens to drop something, stop immediately and say, "That's fine, it happens to everybody." And look at the kid and say, "That's okay, we'll handle this." You will see their voice will start going up, their confidence will start going up. Secondly, start giving them a lot of opportunities to do things. Say, "You go," say, "I know you can do it." You do. Trust in the child. Never use toxic, deteriorating, demeaning words in front of the child. "अरे ये कहाँ से कर लेगा? How dare you?" And it has happened in my house so many times. Somebody unknowingly, unthinkably, the oldies, grandparents or somebody, out of care and protection. "अरे ये नहीं कर पाएगा, वीर तू चला जा." Yeah, the elder one, that "You won't be able to do it, Veer, you go." I say, "Why? Why he will not be able to do it? Veer is younger. Of course he will be able to do. Not only this he will also do that bit. Beta, can you do this? And on your way back, carry this also for Nani." Yeah? And that builds Nani's confidence also that, "Oh my God, he did it." So next time she's more careful. So have faith in your child. Give them small opportunities. Know that your child is capable. Work on developing their skills. You will see the child's confidence will grow. First of all, you have confidence in your baby, and then your baby will have confidence in himself or herself. I hope this made sense to you. If you liked it, like, subscribe, share, press the notification bell. Go to the description. You find the links to our masterclass as well as our Tuesday lives. Click on those, join us, learn autism, and always remember autism is workable. I will see you next time with another topic. Bye.